playing the team.
That's just the way it is, Pole. Traditionally, it's a male-only sport.
Well, it's about time we changed that tradition. I'm going to be raising this at the next Federation meeting. See what George has to say about it.
You do what you like.
Oh.
What's this?
Are you all right, madam?
Oh, thank heaven you've come. I was just about to ring you.
Look, I think you should take a seat for a minute. Right over there. There you are. Now, why don't you tell us what this is all about?
It's Norman.
Norman?
My brother.
Is he in trouble?
He's disappeared.
Yeah, all right, Barry. But this better not be a try-on, OK? Barry Welsh. The fat slime bag reckons he's got a hot tip about Roy Banner.
Roy Banner? That would be tasty.
Yeah, but I'm not holding my breath.
Does your brother live with you, Mrs. Jevons?
No. He lives with his wife, Margaret, if you can call her a wife.
And she's worried about him too, is she?
The only person Margaret Miles is worried about is the same person she's worried about for the last 50 years. Margaret Miles.
I see.
Oh, I did what I could, but it wasn't easy living in Bradford. Then when my Vernon passed away, I thought, why not? So I moved down here to be near Norman. That's when I realised what a wretched life she was leading him. Anyway, about a week ago, he got really anxious, almost frightened.
Frightened of what?
Well, he wouldn't say. And then yesterday, he didn't turn up for tea like we'd arranged. So I rang their house, and she insisted he was ill in bed and shouldn't be disturbed. So this morning I went round there. She wouldn't even let me across the threshold.
Mrs. Jevons, it's pretty obvious that you and your sister-in-law don't get on.
No, you don't understand. I waited for her to go out. Then I rang the doorbell. No answer. Then I went to the phone box and telephoned. Still no answer. And the phone's right by the bed. He'd have to be at death's door not to just pick it up.
Where does your brother live?
Metal Lane, number 54.
Right, there's no reason why we shouldn't look in. Make sure everything's OK, is it, Tone?
No, I suppose not.
Oh, would you? That would be kind.
OK. You got 15 seconds, Barry. It's too hot to be in here, all right?
Have a heart, Mr. Beech. I've got to eat.
Yeah. But I don't have to watch your stuff in your face, do I? Right. Time's up.
Hang on, Mr. Beech. Thought you was panting for something on Roy Banner.
Well, go on.
He's got a big job on. Tonight, 7 o'clock.
Says who?
Ozzie Flynn. In the boozer last night. He was well away, boasting about how he was going to take his family to Barbados for a month on his share of the takings.
What sort of job?
Electrical goods, I think.
So where's all this supposed to be happening? A warehouse, a shop, what?
Ah, well, I didn't quite catch that bit.
Look, all this information is no good without a location, is it?
I didn't want to appear obvious I was listening in, did I?
So who was he mouthing off to then?
Eric Pearson. They're always boozing together.
Well then, I suggest that you go and stand this Eric a few drinks. See if he heard anything that you didn't.
He's a heavy drinker, is Eric.
This is a complete waste of time.
You don't know that.
All units from Sierra Oscar, attention requested to an IC1 male, Roy Banner, believed to be involved in robbery.
6, 4.
Yes?
Mrs. Miles?
Yes? What do you want?
I'm WPC Page and this is PC Stamp. We'd like to have a word with you.
What about?
Well, it's about your husband, actually.
She sent you, didn't she?
Well, Mrs. Jevons asked us to call. I think she was worried.
Worried? I'll tell you what's wrong with that one. Ever since her husband died, she hasn't known what to do with herself.
Well, I think she was just...
She keeps sticking her nose into other people's business. She's trying to come between Norman and me. You don't want to believe a word she says.
Well, what exactly do you think she's been saying, Mrs. Miles?
Look, can we just have a quick word with your husband, Mrs. Miles?
No, you can't. He's too ill to see anyone.
Well, what's wrong with him?
Well, it's this bug that's been going round.
Would you mind telling us the name of your doctor, then?
I haven't had the doctor in. I'm quite capable of looking after my own husband.
Well, if he's not ill enough to need a doctor, can't do him much harm if we have a quick word with him.
Well, you can't. You can mind your own business.
Mrs. Miles, we do have the right to demand entry if we have reason to believe that someone's life may be in danger.
Don't be so ridiculous.
Then why don't you just let us in for a couple of minutes and we'll leave you in peace? Just the bedroom.
No, that's the bathroom. If you give him a setback...
Look, we'll be as quiet as mice, Mrs. Miles.
All right, he's not there.
So where is he, Mrs. Miles? Mrs. Miles?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I thought he was with that woman.
Well, you must have known when she called round.
Yes, I'm not stupid. Once she came whining round here this morning, I realised he probably wasn't at her place. But I wasn't going to give her the satisfaction.
Of what?
Of knowing that... Of knowing...
That he'd left you.
Are you saying your husband left of his own accord? So why didn't you just say so? When was this?
Yesterday. Just never came home from work.
Work?
He works 3 mornings a week at the library. Don't ask me why. We've got our pensions.
Look, Mrs. Miles, can you think of any reason why your husband may have suddenly left home?
His dog. His precious dog, Cherry.
What about his dog?
I made him have her put down. Yes, well, it was all right for him. He was out most days. It was my feet the smelly creature was under. She was getting old, half blind, making messes all over the house. It was a kindness.
She was suffering, was she?
I was the one who was suffering. I made him see sense in the end. Even then, he insisted on bringing her home and burying her in the garden.
Well, then what happened?
Well, nothing. He just moped about the place. Then last night, he didn't come home. He obviously intended to leave. That's why he took some clothes. His suit's missing. Must have taken it with him yesterday morning. Just like that time he tried to leave before.
He's run off before. When was that?
1967. Came back with his tail between his legs then.
So, this is Ozzie Flint.
Yeah.
Why don't we keep tabs on Banner himself?
I've already checked, Jim. Banner's gone on the missing list. So unless that fat slob Barry gets his act together, Flint's our only real lead.
Do we know what he's like?
A lot of muscle. Especially where his brain should be.
She never the evil cow.
I'm afraid so.
But he worshipped that dog. How could you make him do that?
Apparently he was getting old.
But Mrs. Jevons, it does look as though your brother left home of his own free will. I mean, I'm sure he's perfectly fine.
I don't believe it.
Why not?
Well, because he'd have come here, that's why. Where else would he go?
To a hotel?
Why would he go to a hotel? I've told him 100 times there's a room here for him whenever he wants it.
Yeah, but people do funny things when they're upset.
Oh, I don't believe a word of it. He'd never have Cherry put down, not unless she was suffering. And why wait a week anyway? Why not leave before she made him put Cherry down?
Look, did you tell him that he could bring her here?
No, not exactly. I'm allergic to dog hairs.
Well, that might explain it.
You saw it, did you? Where Cherry was buried?
No, but Mrs. Miles didn't strike me as being the kind of woman who'd make up something like that.
Well, how do you know there is a grave?
All right, here he comes.
Ozzie Flint.
No wonder he's got so many kids. He can't keep off the nest even the day of a job. You'd think he'd have other things on his mind, wouldn't you?
Maybe he reckons it brings him luck.
It hasn't today, is it?
Hello.
Let him get a fair way here, Jim. What's this?
I don't believe this.
Hold on. Catch me up.
Yeah, Ging Gang Gooey, mate.
Gone. Lost him.
let's go and find him.
Yeah, well, put your foot in this time.
Come on. Come on. He's a good dog. No one's going to hurt you. Move, you stupid mutt.
All right, George. Having fun?
You don't know anything about dogs, do you, Polly?
Me, no. Don't worry, you seem to be doing fine.
She never did that with me.
Well, if you're so clever, you get it to move then.
Where'd you get her from?
He dragged her home. Poor old thing, she was starving. He had some idea about keeping her.
I don't see why not.
In a 2-bedroom flat 5 stories up.
Cherry. Cherry. Good girl, Cherry.
What did you call her, Cherry? Why did you call her that?
Answer the woman.
Well, that's what it said on her collar.
I thought you said she never had no collar.
Why did you do that, Ben?
Go on.
Because I knew my mum wouldn't let me keep her.
Yeah, you're right, I wouldn't.
Mrs. Hammond. And where did you get her from, Ben?
The factory.
Which factory is this?
Be the one by the railway arches where they had that big fire last year. I thought I told you not to play around there.
Is that where you found Cherry?
There's a yard in front with a big high iron gate. She was scratching at it, jumping at it, but she couldn't get out. Anyway, she was tied up.
So how did you get her out?
Squeezed through the bars.
And while all this was happening, was there anyone else about the place?
There couldn't have been anybody with her, because she was really hungry.
Right, well, thanks anyway. You've been a big help.
I don't understand. I mean, you know who she belongs to. Why don't you just give her back?
Well, it's not as simple as that.
Come on. This way. Right, you're not going to give me any trouble, are you? Right. In you get. Go on. Get off me foot. Go on. It's not going to work on me, you know. All right, I'll get you some grub. Just cut that out, all right?
Don't you ever stop eating?
Got a lot of beer to talk up from this afternoon.
But this better be good, Barry, otherwise I'm going to be looking for a refund.
It's a van.
Oh, yeah, go on.
I'm going to do a van full of electrical gear as soon as it leaves the warehouse.
Well, which warehouse? Barry, tell me you're joking, yeah?
Can't wait to see her face when we tell her. Sorry, madam, we can't find your husband. What will a dog do?
Hang on a minute, Toad. What's that?
How dare you do this to my father? I'm going to get the police like that. What do you think? I'll do anything to find the truth out. How dare you? I'll get another speed.
Ladies! Ladies, please!
Give it to me!
Ladies, please! Get this way! Get this way!
She is mad. Have you seen the damage she's done?
Never mind the damage. Ask her what she's
I want
done.
her off my property. I want her arrested for trespassing.
Ladies, please, look, will just one of you explain what is going on?
Yes. I popped down to the shops for 5 minutes. I come back and there she is, digging up my garden like a lunatic.
And a good thing I did dig it up. Otherwise, you might have got away with it.
Got away with what, you stupid woman?
Got away with that.
What are you talking about? That is his wretched dog.
That's what you'd like us to believe, isn't it?
Look, Mrs. Miles, Cherry was brought into the station half hour ago, alive and well.
Oh, my God. Poor Norman. What have you done to him?
But I'm telling you, that is Cherry. I saw him bury her.
Mrs. Miles, we told you.
I don't care. It must be a mistake. It must be some other dog.
Well, if you don't want to find the truth out, I will.
Mrs. Evans, please, look, don't touch anything.
Oh, my God. That's Norman's suit. I've seen him in it 100 times. Well, aren't you going to open it?
All right, Paul, would you like to take the two ladies just over there? It's just a suit. Suit stuffed with shirt and things. Is this the suit your husband took when he left, Mrs. Miles?
Oh, yes. It is, but I don't understand. Where's Cherry?
Never mind Cherry. Where's Norman?
So, what exactly are you asking, Don?
Well, at the moment, I can only lay my hands on one CID car, sir. 2 at a push. But I need a car at each of these 4 locations to be able to nick Banner and his crew. The hit is definitely timed for 7 o'clock.
But you don't know for certain that any of these addresses is the actual target.
No, but they are by far and away the likeliest bets. There aren't that many electrical goods warehouses to choose from.
I'm sorry, Don, it's out of the question.
But, sir...
I'm sorry, but I won't have my officers hanging around waiting for a crime that may happen. I think your time will best be spent finding out where this robbery is going to be.
I wonder Ben's mum was angry at him. You want a kid of mine playing in a place like this?
Well, someone thinks it's worth putting a new padlock on the gate.
I don't think why.
This is obviously where Ben got Cherry at. What are you going to do then, Tone? Pole vault?
I wonder whether there's an easier way to get in.
I doubt it, but you just take your time. Oh, come and look at this.
What's the fan doing in a factory that hasn't been used for years?
Search me. And it's in pretty good nick. Anyway, who'd want to dump a van here?
I'll do a P&C check.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
What?
Is there anyone in there? Hello in there. Can you open the door? It's all right. Look, we'll get you out there in a jiffy.
Thank you.
It's Mr. Miles, is it?
Yes. How did you know?
Tone, I think we'll need an ambulance as well.
What do you think, Mr. Miles? Would you like us to get you an ambulance?
I feel terrible.
All right, okay, don't you worry. Sarah Oscar from 595, urgent message.
Cherry, me dog.
She's fine, Mr. Miles. We've got her at the police station. Yeah, it was thanks to her that we knew where to look for you.
Oh, she's all right.
Yeah, she's in a lot better state than you are at the moment.
Oh, that's a relief.
Mr. Miles, do you think you're up to telling me what happened? If you could manage it?
Well, you see, why I was here, Cherry...
Yeah, we already know. Your wife told us that, well, she wanted you to have her put down.
Well, I just couldn't do it. It'd be like murder, so I hid her in here. It's on the way to the library.
I see.
Well, yesterday afternoon, I think it was about 3-hour feeding her, and all of a sudden I heard the gates being opened, and the next thing I knew, there's a van being driven in. Well, I got nervous. I mean, I know I was trespassing, so I put my hand on Cherry's muzzle and I hid. Then I heard these men talking. They were planning a robbery.
A robbery?
Yeah, they were going to hijack a lorry, bring it in here, and transfer the gear into this one.
And when was this going to take place?
Oh, tonight. Tonight, I think it was. Well, all of a sudden, Cherry starts barking, and they come storming in and grab me, and Cherry bit one of them and ran off. I didn't know what they'd done to her. Well, the one in charge, they called him Roy. He said they'd have to keep me here till after they'd done the job. I hate to think what he'd have done after
Roy?
that.
You're absolutely sure they called him Roy?
Oh, yes.
I'll call it in. Sierra Oscar 1, Sierra Oscar 595.
I hate to push, but it's very important. Can you remember anything else they said about the robbery? Like the road it might take place in? Anything?
No, I'm sorry.
Well, the name of the firm?
Oh, yes. Yes, they mentioned that. No, I can't remember it.
got something that might be of interest to you, Don. Tony and Polly have got hold of a bloke who may have overheard your friend Banner planning a robbery.
Yeah? Did he say where?
And not as far as I know. I've got Tony here in case he comes up with anything specific. 595.
595 from DS Beech.
Go ahead, Sarge.
Tony, I'm going to read you a list of possible targets. I want you to relay them to this bloke and see if anything jogs his memory, OK?
Yeah, understood, Sarge.
Donaldson.
Channing Street.
No.
The ambulance is here. I'll go and have a word.
Delight.
Limefield Road.
No.
Nichols and Norris.
Plessy Street.
Yes, that's it.
You sure?
Yes, sure.
That's the one, Sarge.
Great. Thanks, Tony. Well done. Got it. Right.
We've still only got one car, Sarge.
Oh, yeah. Sir?
There's no need for all this, really.
Do you want us to contact your wife? Let her know where you are. She'll probably be worried.
I don't suppose there's any way you could bring Cherry, is there?
Nichols and Norris, there it is. Oh, look, and there's the van. It's going down now. Proctor from Beech, go, go, go!
Round the other side of the van! Oi, leave it! Go on! Just stay there! Stay down!
Roy Banner, you need. So I'll have to appear in court even though you've got them.
Well, if they're to be charged with kidnapping, you probably will, Mr. Miles. But you won't mind, will you?
Oh, no. No, I suppose not.
What on earth did you think you were playing at? Look, I've been thinking, if you really want to keep your wretched dog, I suppose I can manage.
You don't
She'll
honestly
have
think
to
he's
sleep
coming
in the
back
garden.
to you after all
Don't
you've
come between
done
Norman and
to
me.
him.
What do you mean all I've
Norman,
done to him?
as soon as you're
She
better,
keeps
you can
interfering.
move
She's
straight
sticking
back
her...
to my
He
flat.
doesn't need your
I'll
help. He's
manage
got a
with Cherry
perfectly happy
soon.
home of his own.
Going to take you down to X-ray now, Mr. Miles, just to make sure. You won't be long.
Anyway, it's all your fault. If you hadn't started putting ideas into his head, he was perfectly happy. Then you started sticking your nose into our business.
Here you
You've been
call
sticking
that
your
happy?
nose. Of course he's
The way
happy.
you've treated...
Cherry. Hello, girl. Hello. Come on, Cherry. Ah, there you are. There you are, Cherry. Oh, yeah. Oh, good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. Yeah. Yes, that's a good girl. Good girl.